Well, part of the 12 steps is higher power, right? You know, and so for someone who grew up with spiritual and religious abuse, that was the part where I was like, I'll just cut this part out.
Yeah.
I'll do 11 steps, you know, or I'll do 7 steps. I don't need these. I was like trying to edit, pick and choose, and you bring up tradition, right? That, you know, as humans, we like, you know, we like structure, we like tradition, we like, you know, and I just had so much trouble with that part. I'm like, I grew up in a really religious, abusive house, and I don't pray to God. I don't do any of that stuff, you know. And they go, well, you're gonna have a tough time because, you know, and the way they word it is like the higher power of your understanding, right? And I go, I don't understand any higher power. And then I finally had a sponsor that said, I don't care. They're like, you're mortal, right? You're a human being. I go, yeah. So your ego, like what part of you thinks that you would ever understand, see, or comprehend what God is? And I go, so I don't give a shit if you're like, you know, so you go through all the religions, all the history of the world, and you're like, my God is blue and has 20 arms. Mine has a beard. Mine, you know. Like, didn't you say you're an artist? I go, yeah, I'm an artist. Someone made that church. Someone wrote that hymn. Someone designed that, you know, flying buttress. Someone made that hat. And like, these are humans. Like, they might be touched by God, but someone made these things. Like, someone drew that portrait of Jesus. Like, you're very limiting when it comes to, like, why don't you draw your own God? And I was like, whoa, that's a heavy homework assignment. And he's like, you know, until you do that, like, I actually don't care. I want you to get on your hands and knees, which is a very humbling position. Like, praying, like sitting up, putting your hand, like, get like begging position. I need food, I need water. Like, please, sir, give me your clothes. Like, I want you to get in the begging position and beg for your life back every night. That's how you pray. And so that's how I got in touch with my higher power. And then today, you know, not trying to use my head too much, but just more my heart. Like, you know, people like to talk about, you know, I'm in the flow or some, you know, something like that. Like, and I go, creativity is God. Like, us as humans, what differentiates us from other animals? And I go, when I'm creating, that's me praying. When someone's like sitting and like life is boring, I'm in a prison cell or I'm at home and life has no meaning, and it's just like, wait, I got an idea for a song, or I want to try to make a new kind of silverware eating utensil. I got a new idea. Like, I'm like, that is conscious contact with a higher power. That is me directly, God speaking to me and me speaking to God.